Hello, fellow educators. This is Diamond Emerald Skinner. I'm here to bring you a gem, but I'm here to offer just some real talk for the moment. I can't help it, I have to do it. So I'm where I'm supposed to be, in a New York City public school building, supposed to be doing day 2 of online virtual instruction and orientation. And I'm irritated. I am irritated because of the lack of resources, the lack of promises, and the lack of follow through. Let me make sure that I'm being heard. All right. So just one instance. The reason why I actually had to come on here is because I know that the DOE had worked with Zoom to create this new Zoom. And I was very excited about it. I had worked on my own time to make a video to see if it worked. So logged on to the DOE Zoom account, even despite people saying I shouldn't do it because it would ruin all my other Zoom accounts. I did it anyway. I logged in using a desktop, a laptop, an iPad, a phone. I created a video that showed how to log in and to use those. I went over, I looked at the settings. I documented and I made detailed notes about what settings were different per the DOE Zoom versus a regular free basic account versus a paid account. Brought that to my staff, said the DOE Zoom is going to work. I think we should do it. However, yesterday, on the first day of live instruction, I was informed by my administrator that those who tried to use the DOE Zoom said it didn't work. I couldn't speak when my admin told me, oh yeah, they tried, it didn't work. I didn't understand what that meant. So I had to move on because I'm a special educator. I have a litany of paperwork to complete for compliance purposes only. This morning I come in. I want to try to use the DOE Zoom. I want to make it work. I want to show teachers that this technology can work for our good and that we do not have to resort to something else. I want to give the DOE some props. Lo and behold, I go to log into my DOE Zoom account, which worked when there weren't kids virtually, right? Which worked on Friday, which worked on Monday, the 15th, before we had kids. But now, when you go to log in, you get this error message. And so I'm going to try to present this error message to you. Let's see if you can see that. Right, yeah, it's a little bit fuzzy, but it says, welcome to Zoom. Create your Zoom account with your Google account. Then there's my email address. I'm okay with that being blurred. It says you cannot log into your Zoom account using this method. Contact your IT administrator for instructions, right? So method, I'm smart. I'm trying to figure this out. Method. I tried to log in using the Zoom desktop account feature. I thought that was the problem. Then I just go to Zoom, period. So as you see, I have 2 tabs pulled up, which say the exact same thing, right? And if I go to create account, that actually does nothing. Absolutely nothing. So for those of us who had sent Zoom links with our DOE account to our personal room, like we had suggested, like I suggested people do. I said, use the personal Zoom room. Admin says, yes, do that. It makes sense. Send one link for our kids so they don't get confused. Those who did that had to spend time resending a separate link that was not associated with their DOE, which means today has a different link. That's extra time lost. That's already defeat built into some of our students. That's already defeat built into some of our administrators and teachers. But we're here today, back ready to try it again. But I need you to know what we're dealing with. That's just one example. The day before, we were told that now if you're all remote, those students don't have to get live instruction. That's a travesty. But it's because there's not enough teachers. That is the true travesty. This blended model is not sustainable. The math doesn't work out. Those people who don't even do math can tell that the numbers don't match up. There's not enough of us to do all remote, to do all in person, to do all blended. It doesn't make sense. For your child to come in 1 day a week, and we still don't have signage up in the building. We have no nurse. Our electrostatic sprayer, that chemical, our custodian doesn't have. He's using another one, which works, but it's not what we were promised. And our babies are supposed to be here next week. And I'm supposed to teach in 20 minutes live on a separate non-DOE Zoom account, because I'm an extreme teacher and my teachers are extreme teachers. They're going to make it work. But why should we have to solve insurmountable problems when we could just be doing this remotely and doing it well? Fix the DOE Zoom. Fear not and shine bright. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.